What's up, gamers? It's me, NobleZen, back at again another video. Today I got another performance review for us. It's a series where I record my ranked gameplay and go over things that do good or bad, and hopefully you'll learn something. Today's a Diamond 5 lobby of CTF over on Forbidden, so let's hop straight into it. Off the rip, I always dive OS. I'm sure I'll do it again this game. If you play it right, you can hug that right side, grab the OS, jump. I almost did it. Their sniper unfortunately caught me, but you can jump and you can land on that little ledge right there, and then you're behind the enemy team with OS. So I like that play a lot. I don't see a lot of people doing it. At least right now, with the map being new enough, it generally throws people off. Now I just need to clear out our base. All of us went down, so you know they pushed up on our nest side. At least that seems to be the general way people are running flags, is through the enemy nest. I forgot what they call it in the game. I think it's called huts or something. I think if you ping it, it says huts. BR is always such a super big grab. I just call it snipe side because that's where the snipers spawn. Dried back nest. There we go. It's not huts. Huts is the opposite. Good intel. I see the snipe. Go and pick it up. Hope I can get one shot with it. Went to save my teammate, but he saved himself, and even me. And now we got a decent push going. We got 3 of them dead. This guy's just hiding here. It should be an easy milk. It was ugly, but we got him. That's what matters. Keep pushing up. Teammate went down above me. I'm now the last man up. I do have the sniper, so the best play right now would just be annoying in the back of the base. I have another teammate that snuck up here with me. Maybe he could steal the flag. Huge miss on that melee. That's huge. If I was able to land that melee, I probably would have got the first shot off and they'd be 2 dead, and then we could have 2v1 that last player. This run's pretty much dead. Noble 3 should just go for kills here. Unfortunately, he got pre-naded. That's just bad luck right there. The melee really screwed that run. We had a little bit of potential. It was really rushed for sure, but I like to get a first flag up on the scoreboard as quickly as possible just to demoralize the enemy. I feel like whoever gets the first flag usually starts getting momentum. So if you can get the first flag early and just shut down any momentum the enemy team has, that's pretty huge. We're living in their base again. We got 3 up here. There's no reason not to be running the flag. I wouldn't have ran it this way. He's running directly into our spawns. He had 2 teammates, me and the other dude, in the enemy snipe. If he could have ran towards us, and since we were over there, they weren't going to spawn on us. Instead, he ran directly into their tunnel, which is where the enemy's spawning. And this guy won't be able to make a play in time. He was just way too far off of the spawn. OS is up. This will be huge if we can steal. I see this solar flag. I'm still prioritizing OS. I guess not. I went to get a couple pot shots at him. I like that. I stuck next to the edge in case I got killed. The OS would drop off the map so they couldn't have it. There's no way I choked this. The netcode 2.0 has done me no favors, dude. My shot's been awful since I launched. That is 2 dead. We should be able to get a re here. We have 1 dead. I'm just hiding behind this pillar and hoping they don't see me. I got the trade somehow. Unfortunate. We do have the 4th teammate here. He is the last man up for our team. Hopefully he can just dance in here long enough to get the return. I'm sure he should be able to. They're going to dive him pretty hard. I should probably check for BR. BR, in my opinion, with the network update, I know it's all over with everybody. The BR still feels pretty good. It's the Bandit Evo, the green gun, and the heat wave that all feel bad. And the shock rifle. Those 4 guns feel really bad to me on the update, which is a huge bummer since we spawned with the Bandit Evo. That's alright. A lot of maps have BRs, and eventually I'll just get over it and figure out what's up. Anybody who is having problems with their accuracy since the update, I have no proof of this, but I feel like the values of accuracy have changed. I had to increase my accuracy on horizontal by 0.2 and vertical by 0.1 since the update. That's helped a little. My accuracy is still definitely lower than it was prior to the update, but it's helped a bit. This is kind of an ugly push here. Looks like me and homie are 1 shot. Oh, they had a sniper. Okay. I was trying to figure out why me and the other guy was 1 shot. Fortunately, fucking Noble 3 actual, whatever his fucking gamer tag is, made a hero's play there. He was able to pull the flag and run. I should be able to save him here. That would have been real embarrassing to lose. He fumbled the grab. I was able to pick it up and continue that for him. I can get the free CSR. More points for me, right? Unfortunately, anybody did grab it. Oh, really big kill. That's huge. They still have 1 more. I need to get this flag in the back of our base just so it's somewhere safe, and hopefully my spawners can get the re. I still have Noble back there, so I decided just to leave the flag for him since it was initially his pull and go for the re. They're over in our hut. It's a 2v1. We should be able to at least keep them. I don't necessarily need the kill there. We just needed to keep them in cover so our flag runner could get the flag. He ran the longest way possible for some reason. He could have just went up through our hall. Instead, he went all the way back around our BR and then around. It still worked out. We got the cap, but we went down 2 dead for that. It's just, he must have just panicked because he was getting shot from nest. We really just got focused on clearing spawns right here. I seen this guy here. Decent shots. I got him 1 shot. The nade probably will finish him realistically. I'm just checking the hut. Unfortunately, they did not finish him. He just played that pillar perfectly. Teammate did clean him up. The way I record these, you cannot hear open mic. So I just feel like it'd be way too much talking. Oh, my green screen got fucked up. Oh, well. You can't hear open mic. If they say anything important, I'll let you know. I called out there was a guy down there, so that's how my teammate knew to dive that. I don't want people getting blamed for like walls or whatever when I just called it out and you guys couldn't hear it. Further on, I like this. Just committing back to my teammate. It's the longer route, but since they had first shot on me, there was no reason not to get back to my teammate. And we have 3 in their base right here. I kind of like just sitting back here. I need to survive here. I like I like all those plays. I like sitting back so we had at least some of the spawns blocked and I had an advantage point. And I like that I backed down because he had first 2 shots on me. I didn't even know where he was. There's no reason to try and big dick it and get him. Ugly shots there. I should have been able to kill that guy. I got 7 shots off and I just missed 3 of them. That's kind of just bad accuracy right there. We're not really in a rush for his flags. No reason to force a dead flag. Bad luck on there. That guy must have called out that I was there. He fell off the map, so I still ended up getting the kill. But somebody over in flag had a cross on me. Enemy flag had a cross on me, and they're able to melt me. I like the idea of that play, just hopping up really fast to try and finish him, or at least get the trade so my teammates can push up. Just, I mean, it kind of worked out. He fell off the map, which is great for us, but generally that won't happen. Once again, I'm going this backtrack. I was checking back to see how far my teammates were. I don't want to reveal myself until my teammates are in a position where they can help me. I did see their snipe was up. I have to win this 1v1. He ran. I assumed he went under. I was correct. I missed 2 shots. Almost fell off the map. Real luck. Honestly, I thought I was going to fall off the map there. I'm going back for the re-engage. Just the worst shots you can ever imagine. Pre-nade will probably help me win this. Finally got him. I hate the network update 2.0. I try not to be negative about Halo, but I feel like the game feels much worse. Eventually, I will get used to it, and then I won't complain about it anymore. But goddamn, dude, the movement. I've heard the movement feels a lot better for a lot of people. The movement feels exactly the same to me. I always thought the movement felt good, so maybe I was just lucky in that sense. But the shots feel much worse. Our teammate went AFK right here. It's a little unfortunate. We are up 1 with 5 minutes left, but I still don't want him to DC. It looks like he came back scared he DC. That's pretty much in any objective mode. If you're down a player, it's pretty much a death sentence unless you're up like dirt nasty snipe. Horrible no scope. But we scared him away from the flag. That's what matters. Both my teammates are pushing, so I'm going for the flank and I'm grabbing the BR to help me land some shots. Just for whatever reason, this gun feels more consistent to me. Now it's just kind of the lull of the match right now. So I'm actually going to pause it real quick before the next gunfight. And I'm going to pull up gamescoach.gg and just show a basic setup that we could be going for instead of being aggressive right here. So I'm going to pause it. Be right back to the map. All right, we're back with the map. And I fixed the green screen so that giant ass tear isn't there anymore. This is a basic for blue team. Basic setup I like. You got one guy over here. This is where sniper spawns on nest. You got your flag, obviously. You got your right side guy over here. This is our plat. And this is our main ramp into our flag right here. One guy top mid, and then the 4th guy, I like him sitting here and he's just being a nuisance. I don't care if he lives or dies. His only job is to play for information and annoy the enemy team. He could drop through tunnel. There's a little hole, drop down into tunnel and push into the behind their base just to get some pop shots, get some information. He can sit here and watch him spawn in. He has a cross on enemy nest down here. He can push up to top mid to help out. And then top mid, I like A, OS is right there. B, you got a million sight lines. And C, he can help. If we see 2 guys pushing up through our nest side, top mid can push over very easily, make this a 2v2. And our guy over here in our like plat area has a cross to help out. And then obviously the one nest, this is like our last line of defense in case one of these guys sneaks past all 3. We have our guy nest. Hopefully take him out. At the very least do damage and let us know so we can backcheck and help. Plus, he can just get the sniper on spawn and just be crossing through mid. He has honestly a good amount of shots, this nest guy. You can pretty much see everything on this side of the map. So that's a setup I really like for defense, especially because I don't know why, but 99% of the time when the enemy runs the flag, they tend to go through your nest. So if red team was running our flag, they would go like this path over into their base. And then vice versa, if we ran their flag, we would go this way. But with your one guy nest here, he can see that, especially if he stays hidden. He's just jumping around. There's pretty good amount of elevation here. Plus, you got this little island out in the middle if you need to. But if he stays hidden, the enemy team could accidentally run the flag straight into him. He can at least get the trade. And then we'll have spawns up, and we'll be able to get that return pretty easily. That's my basic setup. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? My basic setup I like for this map. We'll hop back into the gameplay. So far, we haven't used that. We've been very aggressive. But if we're up like 2-0 with like a minute left, no reason to be aggressive. Or if it's just like a stalemate of a game, this is my go-to setup when I can make it work and when I actually have teammates with mics and whatnot. This was I like. The 3 up front, 1 in the back. Pretty much just like soccer again. You just have the triangle. Generally works on most maps, but we'll hop back into the gameplay. And we're back. Just checking angles with the snipe, nothing too crazy. This is that like upper plat area I was talking about. That's our main ramp I just looked at on my left. I also have an angle on OS to help top mid. So we're kind of in that setup I was talking about. The only person we're missing is who would be on their main ramp side. He's dead right now. We only have 3 up. We stole that OS with no problem. I like what I did right there. I wasn't even going for anything. I just peeked out to give the enemies something else to shoot at. And the enemies fell for it, hook, line, or sinker. They wasted bullets on me. They probably, if those 2 dudes just focused on the OS guy, they could have killed him before he popped OS. It would have made it more difficult for us. But just me peeking out was enough to distract the enemy into shooting me. And then our teammate got the OS for free. Very unfortunate there. It would have been a cheeky play if I pulled it off. I was trying to look up and no-scope him as he fell. But just the angle I was at, I couldn't get my gun far enough back. Unfortunate. I don't even think my melee connected, so they got a free sniper. I just killed that guy with the sniper, so I got the sniper back. And our teammate was able to steal a flag somehow during all this. So I have my snipe back, throwing the Bakugan. I forgot what the fuck they're called. It's a little radar thing to make sure no one is in the back of our base. I like this, rushing their nest to get an easy angle. That guy has never played Halo before in his life. Don't ever stand still when you're shooting. It just makes sniping so easy, especially on a map that has 2 snipers. You should just always assume, like on Forbidden or the Pit, what's it called, Imperium, you should always assume the enemy has at least 1 sniper and don't stand still. Worst shots of my life, but we got the trade, so it's not the worst. We don't have to do anything all that crazy right now. We have 3 up. I like this. So now my role would be playing defense. I'm going to get too cocky and push up. I just don't have the patience for defense, even though it would be the smarter play here. Or even just flanking around to their pistol would be smarter instead of just sprinting straight to their main bridge. Unfortunately, that's what I did for whatever reason. I seen him. I'm hoping he didn't see me. He did see me and he pre-naded me and just destroyed me. I seen him on that left through the window. He must have seen me doing the vice versa. This is definitely... This flag run would have been doable if he hit that snipe. Unfortunately, he did miss. Me and D-Noble3 spawned on the enemy flag carrier. Between the 2 of us, we have to take him out. Looks like he took him out, no problem. We might actually be able to make this go 2-0 pretty easily. Teammates did die for some reason. I'm running. I'm going to jump. I'm assuming. If I was playing right now, I'd jump island. It looks like that's exactly what I'm doing. Jumping island just to get behind the enemy because I seen him facing island. So I assumed the enemy would have his back to me. And it worked out perfectly. He did have his back to me. I was able to clean him up. We got the flag capper up. 2-0 with only 2 minutes left in the game. The guy was chilling island. I didn't even see him. I heard the shots far left. But he was just... The audio cues are always a little wonky. Then he was just hiding. I got the trade. That... Weird engagement. Audio cues were a little off. Or maybe I'm just going deaf. One of the 2. Teammates are still just being aggressive. Honestly, not the worst play. If we keep them in their spawn the whole time, it's impossible for them to pull the flag. Because they're dead, right? It's scary, don't get me wrong. This guy tried to be sneaky. I'm calling up to D-Noble to drop through tunnel to hopefully clean him up. He must have not heard me. He was just in the thrill to kill and he rushed with me. That would have been a really clean play if it did work out. You can see the little light from tunnel right there where the drop down's at. Just in case if somehow flag carrier like ninja'd me or something. I don't even know who I just killed. That's 3 dead right there. That's fucking huge. But just in case somehow the flag carrier ninja'd me, he'd be able to drop tunnel and clean him up pretty easily. So I like the idea behind that play. Didn't need it, and we didn't do it. Getting the BR gang because we only got 50 seconds left. Pretty much 1 round of slays, and we got this game in the bag. Getting shot up in the back. I called him out. I don't like that we're all bunched up here. Sure, it's pretty much a guaranteed win here. I don't think there's physically enough time for them. They could push OT, though. But I don't like that we're all bunched up right here. There's too many angles for the enemies to push in, and then they can just flood us with grenades and hit us from a bunch of different angles. We all have to trade our lives out here, and then it's a guaranteed dub. I got my trade. Teammates are still alive. They haven't traded it out. 18 seconds. At this point, it is impossible for any team to win. Even if they get this flag cap, they wouldn't have enough time to pull the next flag. 10 seconds left. Just padding the stats now, dude. Commando fucking tears now with the update. It feels so much better if that reduced bloom. I've actually picked it up now. It's a lot of fun to use. So if you haven't used the Commando since Network Update 2.0, definitely try it out. It's a lot more fun. That's the game. 2-0. Just classic CTF. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to go over some pros and cons now. All right. Pros and cons for that video. We'll do Pros first this time. Why not? Pros, good teamwork. We're almost never alone. There's always at least two of us when we're attacking enemy flag. And whenever they pulled our flag, there's usually at least two of us collapsing. So it's really good for us. D Noble 3, I know him. Me and him play together a lot. The other two are randoms. So for all four of us being randoms, three of us being randoms, really good teamwork. Just sticking in twos. You were never in a 1v2 or 1v3 or 1v4. It's generally a 2v whatever. So that really works in our favor. Just the tempo of the match. We started super aggressive and we stayed super aggressive the entire time. Like I said at some point during the game, if the enemy team's dead, it's impossible for them to pull a flag. Sure, it's a little scary, but it was working really well for us. Instead of changing it up, we just continued to do it, and it continued to work. So that was really great. Just good tempo. We made sure I'm pretty confident we won every single OS. We might have lost one OS. 99% of the OSs we controlled, they never stole our sniper, and we did steal their sniper a couple times. So there's good power-ups and power weapon control, good map flow. All around, pretty solid gameplay. For cons, we never had a proper defensive setup. That's kind of nitpicky. We didn't really need one because of how aggressive we were being with the tempo. We were always up in their base, always in their face, always keeping them dead. So we never necessarily need a defensive setup. They were able to steal the flag once or twice, but we were just melted them so quickly. They never even made it halfway through the map with our flag. But it still never hurts to have a somewhat decent plan for your defense. We just kind of worked on the fly and it worked out for us. Another con was just my accuracy. I can blame Network 2.0 all I want for it. Eventually, I just have to get better. Got to get back in the academy and practice accuracy. One day, I'll return to my 70%. Right now, I average like 55 to 58%. So it's a huge like 15 to 20% off the top with the update. I just got to get in and get used to it. Really no other negatives I can think of. Just work on my accuracy, have some type of defensive plan. Overall, this is a great game. Like nothing really ever went wrong for us. There was never a huge mistake that we caused or a huge play the enemy team got away with. We shut down everything they did, and we just did what we wanted to do the whole match. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. I have a new one of these every single Monday forever. So subscribe, like, all that stuff, and I'll catch you all next time. What's up, gamers? I just wanted to say I appreciate y'all watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I got new videos every single day. I'm also live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night on both Twitch and YouTube. Whichever one you prefer, I'd love to have you stop by, but I hope you all have a good one. I'll catch you all next time.